Hi everyone, Aliah Pulaski here from the Balance Blueprint. Today, let's dive into how balance really works and how the brain and body is connected. If you've ever felt unsteady walking in the dark, you've gotten dizzy turning your head, or you've struggled to balance on one leg, this video is for you. Today, we're diving into how balance really works, not just muscles and joints, but the full body system, from your eyes and ears to your feet and your brain. I'm Aliah, a physical therapist that specializes in balance and dizziness, and my mission is to help you feel steady, strong, and confident in your body again. Balance is basically your brain's ongoing team huddle between three major systems. Number one, vision, what your eyes see. Number two, vestibular, what your inner ear senses about movement and body position. And number three, somatosensory, the info your body gives about pressure, touch, and joint position. Together, they send non-stop updates to your brain, which acts like a referee, constantly adjusting your posture, muscle tension, and movement to keep you upright. If even one system gets noisy or gives bad info, it can throw off your whole sense of balance. So let's start with vision. Your eyes give you crucial orientation information, like where the horizon is, where obstacles are in front of you, or how fast you're actually moving. That's why walking in the dark can feel disorienting or scary. Your brain loses 1/3 of its balance input. This is also why people with cataracts, macular degeneration, or even poor depth perception can struggle more with falls or dizziness. Next up is your vestibular system, which is located in your inner ear. Inside are tiny canals filled with fluid and crystals that detect head position, rotation, and acceleration. When you turn your head or move quickly, these canals tell your brain where you're going and how fast. If something goes wrong here, like BPPV, vestibular neuritis, or Meniere's disease, it can feel like the world is spinning even when you are still. And here's the kicker. The vestibular system also helps control your eye movements. So when it's off, your vision and balance can both suffer. Last, but certainly not least, the somatosensory system. This is all about body awareness and also referred to as proprioception. Your skin, muscles, joints, and especially your feet constantly tell your brain how much pressure you're putting down, whether you're on a soft or a hard surface, and if you're leaning too far any direction. Have you ever tried standing on one leg on a foam pad with your eyes closed? That challenge is your somatosensory system working overtime. People with diabetic neuropathy, joint replacements, or even poorly fitting shoes often lose this feedback, and that leads to more wobbling, more compensating, and more risk. How does your brain process all of this? Think of your brain like a control tower at the airport. It's getting constant updates from all three systems: vision, vestibular, somatosensory, and it has to make real-time decisions. Tilt your head this way, shift your weight that way, tighten your core. Areas like the cerebellum and brainstem play huge roles in keeping you balanced without even thinking about it. But if you've had a brain injury, a stroke, or even long-term stress and anxiety, it can affect how your brain interprets and prioritizes that information. Here's where things get tricky. If one system starts to give bad information, the other two most certainly have to pick up the slack. For example, if your vestibular system is weak, your brain might start over-relying on vision. That's why scrolling on your phone while walking makes you feel weird, or why a busy grocery store can feel extremely overwhelming. Good news? All three systems can be trained and improved through the right kind of movement, challenge, and rehab. So, what do you do with all this information I just threw at you? Practice balance with your eyes open and closed to test your somatosensory system. Challenge your vestibular system by turning your head while you're walking. Support your vision with good lighting, definitely regular checkups, and contrast-enhancing environments. And most importantly, start with small challenges and progress gradually. Balance improves with practice. So the next time you feel off balance, remember, it's not just about strength. It's about communication between your eyes, ears, body, and brain. In the next video, we'll break down common balance disorders and what you can do about them. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Until then, keep moving, stay curious, and take care of your nervous system. Thank you for subscribing and liking our first YouTube video from the Balance Blueprint, and we cannot wait to continue to help this community. Talk soon.